energy, how homeowners can lower their monthly electric bill and save tens of thousands of dollars with no money down solar. Now, when you first moved into your home, what made you choose your current electric company? Well, just imagine that when you moved into your neighborhood, you could only buy gasoline from one gas station called Texaco. What if you could only buy your prescriptions from one pharmacy called CVS? And what if you could only buy your food from one supermarket called Walmart? How would that make you feel? As you can see, the electric companies have a total monopoly on electricity. So if there had been a much better option for you to get reliable electricity at a much lower cost, would you have been open to exploring that? Now let's just say that when you moved into your current neighborhood, that there were actually two choices. And let's say it was these two choices that you see here on the screen, Electric Company A and Electric Company B. Let's do a quick review of the differences between the Electric Company A and Electric Company B, and please let me know which company you would have chosen if you had been given an option when you first moved in. So first thing to tell you is Electric Company A has a monthly electric bill of $218, and Electric Company B has a lower monthly electric bill of $156. With Electric Company A, your bill increases with inflation at an average rate of 4% per year. And with Electric Company B, your bill never increases. You have a fixed payment. With Electric Company A, you will pay over $113,000 in total electricity costs in 25 years. However, with Electric Company B, you will pay only $46,000 in electricity costs over the same 25 years. So which electric company is looking better to you? Now let's continue the comparison. With Electric Company A, you're going to pay your electric bill forever until you die. With B, you're going to pay your bill up to 25 years, and then you're going to own your energy. With A, your home value stays the same, but with B, your home value increases an average of 10%. With A, you receive no government tax credits, but with B, you qualify for 30% government tax credit of over $13,000. With A, your electricity is created by turbine generators with coal, natural gas, and it's dirty energy that's polluting the environment. And lastly, with B, your electricity is created by solar panels with the sun, and it's clean energy that helps to protect the environment. So, based on these two facts, and if you had been given a choice, which electric company would you have gone with? A or B? Now, obviously, you're going to say B. So, let's talk about a big problem that's going on with the electric companies, and it's been all over the news lately. Since the year 2000, average electricity rates across the nation have gone up over 50%. You see, besides inflation increasing your electric bill, utility companies can also legally raise their electricity rates anywhere from 5 to 8% every year. It doesn't matter if you try to keep your lights off or not run the AC as often in order to try to save money, they can still legally raise your rates. So if you use the same amount of electricity every single year or even less, your bill can continue to go up year after year because of that 5 to 8% annual increase. Were you aware that electric companies can legally raise their rates like that? So, how much are your average electric bills? Would you say your electric bill's gone up or down over the last 10 years? Now, just to show a common example, let's say that you said $200 a month. And let's see about how much money you will end up paying for electricity over the next 10 years without even adding in inflation or any annual increases. That math would be 200 times 12, which is equal to $2,400 in a year. Now, we already know that rates are going to continue to increase. However, just for simplicity, let's multiply that 2,400 by 10 and see the total amount that we're going to pay for electricity over the next 10 years if our bill is $200 a month. And that's without considering any of the annual rate increases. That comes to $24,000. Wow. How do you feel about that number? I bet you can imagine how much this would be for your home after seeing this example. And I bet if I asked, can you think of anything better that you'd rather spend this kind of money on instead of your electric bill, you could probably come up with a long list of answers, right? Most people say maybe a trip somewhere, or they'd save it for their kids' college education, or a home improvement project. Instead of that, you're just throwing that money away and giving it to the electric company, never to see it again. So if there was a way that you could have locked in your electric bill, whereby the electric company called you and said, hey, we've got this new program, you can lock in your bill for life. Just sign here, your bill is going to not only stay flat every month, but it's never going to go up. That would be a pretty good program, wouldn't you agree? So, can you imagine the tens of thousands of dollars that you would save by having a lifetime locked-in electric bill payment? So that's one of the main reasons why millions of educated homeowners are taking advantage of solar energy, because they lock in a fixed bill for life. Then after their solar system is paid off, they'll never have another bill because sunshine is free. Doesn't it make much better financial sense to keep all that money in your bank account instead of giving it to your electric company and making them even richer? Of course it does. Now, this government site shows factual government evidence from the U.S. Department of Energy. And if you look at the bottom, it proves that the number of solar homes in America is growing quickly. So far, over 3 million financially wise homeowners have already switched to solar energy. Also at the very bottom, this government report states that solar homes sell for more money, about $15,000 more. And according to this government study, homes with solar panels increase an average of 10% in value. That's another pretty good financial benefit of going solar, wouldn't you agree? In addition, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, this is the IRS website. Here's more government evidence stating at the top and highlighted in yellow that if you invest in renewable energy for your home, such as solar, then at the bottom it states the residential clean energy credit equals 30% of the cost of new qualified clean energy property for your home installed anytime from 2022 through 2033. This clearly proves that when you take advantage of solar energy, you may qualify for a 30% federal tax credit. And that's 30% of the cost of the system. Wouldn't an extra average of $10,000 or more help you in reducing the taxes you may owe the government? Now, according to the U.S. Energy Department, there are more than 10,000 solar companies nationwide. Our company, Freedom Forever, is currently the #1 largest residential solar company in the USA. They've completed over 100,000 successful installations. Here is a very short 1-minute video that will show you the credibility and the financial strength of our company.
High electric bills are a thing of the past when switching to solar. There's no more worrying about energy usage, measuring consumption, or what utility costs will be every month. Freedom Forever is the #1 residential solar installer in the U.S. and has helped thousands of families save money by switching to solar. Founded in 2011, Freedom Forever has completed over 100,000 successful installations, totaling $3 billion in solar projects. And with their 25-year production guarantee, homeowners can rest assured that their investment is secure. Freedom Forever is the only installation company that will reimburse you for lost energy if your system fails. And with their 30-state install footprint, Freedom Forever only hires W-2 employees for their projects, which means no installation subcontractors. Freedom Forever has a 99.74 customer satisfaction rating, one of the best in the solar industry. And with 5 years of consecutive growth, they've earned a spot on the Inc. 5000 list. When it comes to installing solar that delivers long-term savings and value, there's no better choice for your customers than Freedom Forever.
So, now that you know the true facts about solar, what do you like most about the benefits of solar energy? By the way, before you owned your own home, did you ever just rent a home or an apartment? So what were the main reasons why you decided to stop renting and achieve the American dream of homeownership? Well, those reasons of ownership, building equity, and not throwing your money away in rent until the day you die are the same exact reasons why homeowners choose to own their own solar system, because it builds equity in their home and they're no longer throwing their money away to the electric companies. Does that make sense? So this is why we take an educational approach in presenting solar energy, because once homeowners understand the true benefits of solar, most of them want to switch. At the very least, they all want to look into it and see if they qualify. So let's take a look at one of our real-life clients, so you can see the incredible amount of money that homeowners are saving by switching to solar energy. Here's Hector and Maria Perez. We did a free customized energy savings analysis for them, and they wisely switched to solar with zero out-of-pocket costs. The reason they switched to solar is because they went from an old $281 a month electric bill to a new solar bill of $149 a month. So now they're paying a lower fixed solar payment of only $149 a month for their solar system. And remember, it's never going to increase. They own it, and it provides the amount of electricity that they need. And they have completely eliminated their electricity usage bill with their electric company. In other words, they will not have two separate electricity usage bills. They'll only have one solar system bill. Then, as you already know, their old electric bill would have been increasing with inflation at least 4% a year, while their new solar bill is a fixed payment that will never go up. That's why when we plug this data into our energy savings calculator, as the old electric bill would continue going up by 4% a year, the new solar bill stays fixed, and over 30 years, that difference works out to be a true electricity savings of over $97,000 that they now get to keep in their bank account. Then remember, according to the U.S. Energy Department study that we showed you, they will get an average 10% home value increase, whereby they'll also enjoy another $45,000 plus in financial benefits. Finally, they qualified for a 30% government tax credit, which equates to about another $13,000 in benefits. And that totals to be a summary financial benefit of over $156,000 by simply switching to solar energy and owning their own solar system. That's pretty powerful, isn't it? So, let's just say that your electric company called and they offered to put solar panels on your roof, guaranteed you the same amount of electricity that you currently use, but for a lower fixed monthly payment, and it was going to save you tens of thousands of dollars. What would you say? Would you switch to solar energy? Now, would your electric company ever do that for you? Of course not. We all know that the reason they wouldn't is because they just want to keep increasing their prices because they have the legal right to do so. So, if we could get you a fixed monthly electric bill, and let's say if we could save you tens of thousands of dollars, would that help you? Okay. Now, after learning about all the financial benefits of solar, most financially wise homeowners want to immediately switch to solar and start saving money. However, the only problem is, unfortunately, not every home qualifies. Now, here are the 3 factors that actually determine if your home qualifies for solar. Number 1, if you're financing, then the available funding for your home. The great news is that we have many custom programs available, and the best part is there's zero out-of-pocket costs to you. Number 2 is a home site survey. This is where we send out an engineer with a professional crew to look at your roof type and its condition to determine if it qualifies for solar or if the roof needs to be repaired or replaced. The great thing is, if your roof does need that, you can use your own roofer, or we can refer you to one of our top licensed roofers and include that roof repair into your monthly solar payment, also with no money out of your pocket. Then, of course, the third factor, and probably the most important, is Freedom Forever. Due to the high liability and the cost of their exclusive 25-year electricity production guarantee, they're very selective as to the homes that they're going to approve. And let's say you owned a top solar company yourself, you were guaranteeing homeowners that electricity production for 25 years. Wouldn't you be pretty careful as to the projects you would approve? Of course. Now you understand why Freedom Forever is so selective in qualifying a home for solar. Now, if we can save you tens of thousands of dollars in electricity costs and do it with no money out of pocket, would you be open to a free, no obligation energy savings analysis just to see if solar energy makes financial sense? All right, great. Well, here are the next steps. For training, please email or text a very clear copy of your entire electric bill to the person who shared this video with you. Please also include the 12-month energy usage graph, and please take a photo of the inside of the main electrical panel box for your home. Make sure that you check and get your best email address and your cell phone number over to the person who shared this video with you. And what we'll do next is prepare a free energy savings analysis to see how much money you would save if your home switched to solar, how much your home value would increase, and then we would research the federal, state, and local tax incentives that would be available to you. We will then, for training, present your customized energy savings analysis to you and ask you a few questions to see which funding programs your home would actually qualify for if you were to switch to solar. Then what I'd like you to do is set up a training appointment with the person that shared this video with you. They should have a link to their trainer's calendar so that they can coordinate times with you and them and the trainer. And then my final question, and for someone in training, it's extremely helpful to know your honest answer to this. If we provide you a fixed monthly electric bill and save you tens of thousands of dollars without asking you to take a dollar out of your pocket, zero out-of-pocket costs, would you be open to taking advantage of solar energy if your home can qualify? So I want you to think about that and make sure you let the person who shared this video with you know the answer to that question. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in our training appointment.